what's this microphone look like? Oh my God, we got comedians in the crowd. Kick ass. I do like his shirt. Tell your mom to stop texting me. That is awesome. And I will actually tell her to stop. She just got on Facebook, so I mean she's a little crazy with poking people. You know how that goes. All right, so it's my comedy show, I guess, right? Be excited? I haven't even made a joke yet. You fuckers already clapping? Like, what the hell? So, where does everybody know me from? Like, what? Work? Raise your hands. From work? Right? Family? Yeah! And I have no friends, right? So, friends? What, 4 or 5? That's cool. Some more, hey, I like him. He's a cool guy. He's my favorite in the crowd. Almost. You know. Okay, so I'd like to thank my dad for coming, obviously. Not tonight, but about 29 years ago, the way that we'll be here today. If you watch my internet videos, you can tell I've been doing that joke for a while, because I think last time I said it, I was like 25. Which is cool. I haven't updated my Facebook since then either, so you're currently single. And employed as a CNA, apparently. I used to do that quite often. I work with handicapped people and elderly.
You don't need it?
Alzheimer's, I like them, because every day you have to reintroduce yourself. So sometimes I like telling them secrets from my past to get off my chest, because I know they won't remember tomorrow anyways. It works out. Okay, thanks. Kick ass. So we're also passing around a jar for the Donate to ToeKnee Sober Foundation, because I've lost a few since my last show. And the tooth fairy thing's a fucking lie, because I've been waiting for his ass for a long time. And I ain't found nothing underneath my pillow except for like some Fritos and shit. And that's just because I'm a sloppy eater, so I ain't got shit to do with the tooth fairy. I have a problem with playing with the microphone cord. You'll see that from time to time. It's my nervous energy. And the fact that I drank one of those big fucking cans of Monster, those energy drinks. I'm working on that can. And I got these stupid chocolate beans called cheddar beans. And apparently there's 7.5 energy drinks in this box. And it's equivalent to probably like a half gram of meth or so, I don't know. Did you guys hear the one about how many tweakers it take to screw in a light bulb? So I think it's like 1 1/4. Get it, a quarter? Like a quarter gram of meth? Okay. Sometimes I gotta explain stuff, you never know. Another thing, I'm kind of a stoner by nature, and I don't suggest ever getting into a fight with a tweaker. I did that before. It really wasn't a fair fight. Like, I couldn't start moving and he couldn't stop. Sitting there on this fucking love seat, you know, all comfortable and shit. Just got finished smoking a bowl and kind of feeling like a womb, you know, just like, you're good, you know? And this fucker comes at me like Mickey Mouse on crystal meth. Like twisting all over the place and stuff. It's fucking nuts. I've been around drugs a little bit. Probably a lot of it, I guess. But I wouldn't be who I am today, and probably wouldn't be here today if my parents weren't doing them, because obviously I was an unplanned pregnancy. No one plans to have me, I guarantee that much. Yeah, and I do like the handicap. Some people may say too much. I often thought about dating them. Not like all of them, but there's cute ones. The Down syndrome ones are nice. And like, there's perks. You get better parking spots. You get in cheaper to the movies. You get your first game free bowling at Cadillac Lane. Kick ass. If you ever need a new pair of shoes, by the way, just take your garbage ones in there and replace them with theirs and walk on out. Bowling shoes. What? Can you write that down as a sentence? Because I don't think there was a space or a vowel in it. Oh, I love front tables. So, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, what? Doug gets played, we're out of here. Family Guy joke. Okay, so, anyone go to school? Yeah, obviously, that was put wrong. What about West High? Anyone go to West High? Yeah, sorry about that. Did you guys hear about Mr. Twig? That's kind of nuts, right? Oh, you heard about Mr. Twig? Really? Did you hear about him afterwards, or were you the little boy in his underwear having syrup poured on him? Him, huh? Him? That's a lot of syrup. That's a big dude. Don't worry about it. It's cool. It's cool. I was in school, but I was in a different program that they invented for us that obviously didn't work out too well. It's called the Reading Rabbits. All right, it's supposed to be an accelerated program for slow kids, I guess, but they didn't tell us that we were the slow kids. Matter of fact, they didn't tell us shit at all. We just showed up to school, same as everyone else, walked in the same front doors as everyone else, thinking, man, it's high school, it's gonna be cool, new friends, I'm finally gonna have some friends, maybe. You know, I go to the first period, I get there early, you know, like, obviously I haven't been to high school before, so. And there's like 12 people in the class, and I'm like, well, that's cool, it's homeroom, maybe everyone didn't show up, you know? So I let that slide and get the first period, and it's the same 12 people. I thought we all changed classes and it mixed it up a little bit in high school, but I'd never been there before, so once again I ain't quite sure, and I didn't feel like saying anything yet. I don't want to look stupid or anything. Little to know that was hard to do in my class, right? And so second period rolls around and the same 12 fucking people. Okay, and I'm like talking to one of them, and he has an interpreter, so I'm not like the bookie kind, but like the sign language ones, you know? I like sign language interpreters, they're cool people. But anyways, towards the end of the day, me and the interpreter are talking. And I'm like, we're in a stupid class, aren't we? Yeah. Reading Rabbits, should have called us the tardy tortoises. I think that would come a little closer. So I came up with a few ways to tell if you're in the Reading Rabbits, or you can tell if you're in a slow class, because I mean, I want people to know this. I don't want y'all walking in high school thinking you cool shit. I'm in the Reading Rabbits, motherfucker, what you in? They're like, I'm not sure, debate club, and I'm still cooler than you, but alright. So like one of the ways you can tell is if your car is longer than the bus you rode home in, you're in a handicap class. Or if there's carpeting in your classroom for safety issues instead of style and comfort, you're in the handicap class. Or if on that bus, if the windows are tinted, handicap. You ever seen one of the tinted windows come down? That's why they keep them rolled up. Also, if you're on that bus with the tinted windows and you see more than 4 football helmets and you're not going to a football game, you're in a handicap class. Or if your classroom is underneath a stairwell, that would also be the handicap class. Oh man! Yeah, I know, right? Stairwell, must have been a stairwell. Yeah, they do know, I know, man. I seen them in the hallway changing classes. You ever been in school and like you're already in class sitting down, you're like halfway through your first page of learning and you hear some weird fucking bell? That's like the regular bell for the tardy kids. Like, they don't want us in the hallway at the same time, because when we come down the hall, it's like crutches, wheelchairs, dudes with limps. And it's kind of dangerous for us to be out in a regular old class changing atmosphere, you know? You like that, huh? Yeah, let's kick ass. We should get really fucked up after the show. Yeah? Apparently, you guys big fan of getting fucked up, are you? Oh. Once again, drug policy's not working quite well at work. Notice all the hands from work earlier, right? Notice them same people yelling about doing drugs. Yeah! Kick ass! mic. That was strange as hell, right? What? I'm handicapped? Oh yeah, that's funny. If you want to park at a handicapped spot, but you don't have one of those little cars, I can make you seem handicapped really easily. Get your left hand and you point to the person on your right. Hold it in that position. This is key. Then you start every word with the letter N. Okay? For instance, you're not very nice. And then go, yeah, team. Every time you're gonna be able to park there. Every time. Every time. So, a little bit about myself. Some of you guys only know me from work, and although we do have a lot of fun there, I'm still stifled just a little bit. Maybe a lot. I think I just loosened on the mic. It's cool though. That was the right hand. That was the right hand. I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck. Work? Where are my no cards? Fuck, no cards.
I need a job.
You need a job. I got a job for you. It involves handcuffs and a little Bo Peep costume, but if you're game, just saying. So, I grew up in a nice atmosphere, don't get me wrong. I took real good care of us. But certain things I realize older now, when I was younger, that man, she's a pretty good liar at the time, for a little kid anyway. I mean, good enough. Like one time I walked in on them doing drugs, but I didn't know they were drugs. They walked in and there's a line on a mirror. And she's bending over like this. I said, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, I just wanted to see what I look like with a white mustache. And then my dad came by and took a little bit off this side and a little bit off this side. He goes, hey, Hitler. Oh, I love when I make something up and it's funny. That's fucking awesome. That's why I don't have note cards, ass. I can't write down shit like that. I just can't spell, so I use like a lot of little words instead of the one big one I want to use, right? It sucks. Another way I could tell Mom did drugs, but couldn't tell then, she wrapped all her presents with tinfoil, right? Which seems pretty like a good idea. I mean, it folds easy, you don't need tape or anything like that. But the best part is you can explain all those ripped up pieces of tinfoil shaped like this, folded in the middle. Some people laughing, some people are laughing hard. That's because they smoked the meth that you put in the middle and they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Another way you can tell that someone obviously does drugs, if you go to eat cereal and all you see is forks in the drawer. Right? Am I right? And the only beds, you get a bunch of bed-ass spoons. I don't fucking dig in the dirt. Where the fuck the spoons at? Why every time I need tinfoil and spoons, I gotta knock on your fucking door? Shouldn't they be by the stove or something like that? Right? Also, I was playing with a teddy bear one time and knocked out the stuffing. She was pretty pissed over stuffing. Seemed like not a big deal, but apparently it was like $200 worth of a big deal. I don't know. Then one time we got our house searched, couches ripped up and torn, and she wasn't home at the time, and we had to go to our aunt's house, and I didn't know how she was going to explain that, but apparently there's another brain folder. At least that's what she told me, and I bought that shit. You believe that? Looking crazy. No lithium batteries to be found either. Hey, look at that. Nice of you guys to show up. Put them all on spot. Everyone turn around and look at the people that are coming in late. There we go. Give them a round of applause coming in late. That's what I'm talking about. At least they came. E.A.M. Is that what he said? Sometimes I like to be a sit down, stand up. I'm kind of fucking lazy when it comes down to it, and I move around a bit too much. Hey, I'm fucking talking over here. I know you did, but no one really listens to you, do they? Tell them more. I don't know what that means, okay? Can we get a translator for lady up in the front row? A translator for lady up in the front row with the matching teeth. That's cool. Hey, don't be upset. My town looks like it's fucking in jail, so don't even worry about it. It's eligible for parole soon, so if you ladies are feeling frisky, you know what I'm saying? Mom kept it real interesting, not only with the drugs, but she likes her sex. You know, everyone likes sex. I learned about it funny ways, like when the dog comes out, you know, and he's shaking in the corner, and I'm like, what the hell, is the dog having a seizure? No, 12-inch dildo in his mouth. Mom says, it's okay, I like the texture. Gotta love when you can make most people moan at the same time. If I had the same luck in my love life, I wouldn't fucking be here today. Yeah, whatever she did, whatever. Oh my God, so I just had a baby. Yeah, like. How'd it come out? I don't know, smooth and slippery? What the fuck's that mean? The baby's okay, Mom's okay too, that's all I would say about that. Oh my God. So, like, is anyone gonna come pick this kid up, or how long do I gotta take care of it? Like, that's what I wanna know. Like, I gotta keep buying diapers for how long? Is this kid gonna feed itself? Bottom line, when's she gonna start pulling her fucking weight around the house? That's what I wanna know. Sleeps all the fucking time, can't wipe your own ass, eat up all my applesauce, what the fuck? I need to quit drinking the energy drinks. I'm feeling a little shaky. And you have a problem with anything when you go to the pawn shop, but when you pawn a 360 controller for Nas, you know you really have a problem. You know what I'm saying, don't you? You're like, fuck it, right? I get paid tomorrow, I'll get the controller out. I need my fucking energy drink right now. I am not bullshitting now. What do you give me for this? What do you give me for this? Am I smoking crack or drinking energy drinks, huh? A little of both, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding. I quit smoking crack. This shit ain't worth it, man. I just smoked crack and cigarettes in the same year. Like, who the fuck wakes up at 26 like, I'm gonna start smoking crack and cigarettes today? Seemed like a pretty good idea at the time. I went this long without it. Fuck it, why not, right? Yeah, crack is whack, man. You get a shoebox full, still ain't enough. No, really, it's not enough. Do you have any crack? Fuck, it's worth a shot. Oh my gosh. Good time. What? You're talking to them and shit. You're supposed to be looking over this way.
It's your thing.
What?
It's your stage, man.
Yeah, I know that. I paid for it. Actually, I didn't pay for it. My fucking brother did. It's pretty kick ass.
Thank you, John.
Give a hand for the stoner at the door handing out stickers. Thank you. Right. I love his fucking beard. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I can't grow a beard. It comes in a lot like Joe Dirt. This has been like 4 months worth of growth right here. I'm working on it. People ask me like, where the fuck you been? Okay, because if you know me from before, I was around quite a bit. And then all of a sudden it's like fucking poof, I was gone like a fart in a breeze, just blowing the fuck away to bother someone else's life, right? That was kind of clever to do, wasn't it? I like that. And where I went was California. The reasons are withheld by the courts. No, I'll be honest. Everyone around me is going to jail, and I said, I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Like, for real, though. I got pulled over 13 times in a month, and I didn't have a car. How the fuck does that work? They clocked me at 8 miles an hour on an electric scooter with lights, sirens, cherries, the whole 9 yards. Patted down, searched, drug dog. I said, what the fuck is up with that? Well, we have to search you for officer safety. I'm like, there's fucking 8 cops, 8 guns, 8 billy clubs, 8 tasers, a drug dog, and some other douchebag that's just standing on the corner. How the fuck you searching me for officer safety? I got an electric scooter and a backpack full of frisbee golf discs and magic markers. And you're unsafe? Well, I just lost a little bit of confidence in the Waterloo police force. Are you applauding for the police or the fact that I lost confidence in them? Lost confidence in them? Yeah, well, I'd applaud for that too. Actually, I will. You guys are awesome. You keep clapping for no fucking reason at all. I like that. Yeah, especially. That's fucking shit. I got the clap. Oh my god, that's funny as fuck. Where'd you hear that song at? There's a children's song that I wish I could play on my phone right now. It's called I Got the Clap. And all they say is, I got the clap and I'm giving it to you. I got the clap and I'm giving it to you. I'm like, who's got the clap? I do. I'm like, that's a children's song? Like, I realize they mean clap, but if you don't see the video and you just hear the lyrics, it doesn't really sound like that. Who gave me the clap? I wish I knew. So did like 40 other people, apparently. So, when I went to California, I bounced around a lot, if you haven't noticed. San Diego. Oh, you're gonna make my girlfriend cry. That's where she's from. Oh, really? I found her on the beach. She's my little souvenir. Aww. You're the what? I have no idea what's going on right now. Just let me do the show. I am so giving her a job, and I don't mean like the fellatio one I was meaning earlier, but like a real fucking job. This chick's funny. So, one might want to, how do you get off as many drugs as I was on? This is a good question, because I was an indiscriminatory drug user. I really didn't care. Give me whatever the fuck you got. Whatever it is, I'll try it. What's it for? Yeah, fuck it, let's go. It's for your dog. It's your dog's Valium. Well, still Valium, right? Fuck it, just take a whole bunch of them. You know, veterinary clinic's actually a pretty good place to get drugs. You ever heard of Special K? I'm not talking about the cereal that's all good for you and shit. I'm talking about the stuff that makes you go into a wormhole for a little while and just crawl up and die. But I was, like I said, I was doing a lot of drugs, and I decided I better go. And I went on a Greyhound bus to California. No, it was not a short one, thank you very much. Although that would be kick-ass a Greyhound if they did have a short Greyhound bus. On my way to California in the Greyhound bus, it's kind of hard. You're on all these drugs, and all of a sudden you're just on a fucking bus for 2.5 days. I took about 50 Valium with me, and I had those gone after the first day and a half. I really don't remember the other day, but I woke up somewhere near Nevada and gambled some nickel machines, about missed my bus. Got back on, woke up in California, and never drank before. Brother was nice enough to let me stay there. Well, I drank then. I drank myself stupid for like 2 weeks. Nothing, just drink. And that's when I discovered Red Bull as well. I never had a Red Bull in my life, ever, at that point. And he had cases of it, and I drank all of them. And I feel bad now knowing that they're like $3 a can. Are you fucking serious? Like, I just drank like $200 worth of Red Bull in like a week. And I had a lot of energy and didn't know why. And I looked for a lot of jobs in LA. There's not a lot of jobs in LA. What was fun was I was going to write a book, but I don't read, I don't like to write. But it was going to be called How to Live in LA for Free and Get Paid for It. You'd fucking buy that, right, if you seen it. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I'm going to live there for free and you're going to fucking pay me? Sign me up? Well, one of the ways that you can do this is I did do healthcare work, CNA, so I did hospice care. And I'd stay at elderly people's house for like a week, and they'd take care of me, and I'd take care of them, fucking fair trade. And I get paid for that. I use their showers, eat their fucking food, whatever. I change his diapers and he lets me live there, kick ass. And so that's how I lived for a little while. And then I like basketball games and I'd like to go to those, but Laker tickets are kind of expensive. But you ever wondered, those guys walking up and down the aisle selling popcorn? That was me, man. Kick ass. You go there, and I sold pop and candy. I didn't sell a goddamn thing. I just sat down and watched every fucking Laker game I wanted to. And if the guy next to me wanted to buy some Skittles, more fucking power to him. I don't give a shit. I'm here to watch Kobe, and I didn't pay for nothing. So, and not only was it Laker games, but it was like anything that happened in LA. Staples Center, I mean, college stuff, anything. Kings, Clippers, I mean, who the fuck wants to go to a Clippers game, even if it's free, but... What, you like the Clippers? I'm not talking about like hair clippers, you know that, right? Like nothing at all. This fucking girl. So, you're messing me up, man. Hey, someone take her out for a cigarette break. Do we need a cigarette break over here? I'm just kidding about the cigarette. My Uncle Chuck, he used to live with us. He's an awesome guy. He built a little house in our garage. Made out of plywood and nails. True story. He even built a bottom story of that house for the dogs, which was very nice of him. They got to come outside. That house was nuts. There was 8 people, not including him, living in a 1-bedroom house with 1 bathroom, but that bathroom got converted to that bedroom got converted to a bathroom when people were tweaking for a week. I come downstairs, how the fuck did we get a toilet in your room? And there's 1 bedroom in this house, and why the fuck did you just make it a bathroom, for God's sakes? We had a bathroom. Granted, it was downstairs, and the floor was plagued with minds of year-old dog shit, but it was still a bathroom down there. And I don't, you might think, how do you get 8 people into a house with 1 bedroom? Very fucking carefully, that's how. Very fucking carefully. And it's all true story. That's where the tweaker almost beat me up. That's right. That's right. No one ever robbed us, though. There's always someone home. Not saying that there was a whole lot of stuff for you to take, but they were there. Yeah, right. Anyways, back to California. I get messed up. So, I go out there once. You guys ever seen the movie Big? You seen it, right? There's that machine where he gets the fortune from that turns him into a little ass kid. Right? Zoltar. Well, on the Santa Monica Pier, there's a Zoltar machine. And I used to go there every week and get my fortune. Well, one particular week, I decided to go to Venice. Actually, I went on the wrong bus and ended up in Venice instead of Santa Monica. So I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll walk. And I see a girl, and she looks kind of cute and stuff, and I'm just like, can I have a cigarette? And she throws me fucking attitude, which, after I've known her for a while, is pretty much how the rest of our relationship went. I should have turned away then. Why did I ask for a cigarette? Why? And no, I'm just kidding, babe. And anyway, so she reluctantly gave me a cigarette. I'm like, fucking bitch. And I reluctantly asked her to accompany me on this walk to Santa Monica, which she did, and we had a good time, We got on the bus to go back to Hollywood, and I'm thinking, she lives on the fucking beach, maybe she wants to go to a house for a little while. I mean, that seems like a good idea at the time, right? Well, when we get to the house, my brother decided that he didn't want us to stay there. So I said, well, fuck you, then I'm going to go live on the beach with her. He probably thought I was bullshitting, but 2.5 months later, he was picking me up on the beach. Like, true story. When I say living on the beach, I don't mean like a house by the beach. I mean like on the fucking sand. Like lifeguard tower number 28 on the beach. Like literally lifeguard tower number 28. And there's a lot that goes along with living on the beach that one might not think of. Like, one, where do you put all your shit during the day? Who the fuck wants to walk around with all their stuff all goddamn day? I don't even like doing it at the end of the day when I gotta drive my blankets back to the fucking lifeguard tower. And Lord knows if someone's on your fucking house when you get there, you just gotta deal with it. It's like, hey, how's it going, guys? I'm gonna go to bed, so if you want to go to lifeguard tower number 27, that'd be kick-ass. Kind of live underneath 28. You guys are on my balcony, that's what we'll call it. My balcony. Sometimes if you say stuff twice like that, people will laugh. They didn't laugh the first time. Like on my balcony. See how that worked? Kick-ass, huh? And so, Jesus Christ. Fucking shocked me, man. What was that? Faulty wiring. Shit, I'm kind of scared now. But you guys smoke a cigarette without me? That's fucked up. Yeah, I'm talking about you. That's cool, don't worry. Well, anyways, on the beach for 2 months, and one would think, where do you get money? Well, we just asked people for it. And they gave it to us most of the time. So many people walk down the beach every day. They spend all their vacation money and their hard-earned shit to come stay on the beach for a couple days. Well, I just lived there and asked them for their change in their pocket. You know, them people spend $10 million for the house behind us, and we sleep closer to the water for the money in your pockets. But yet, we're the losers. Really, I'm on vacation 24/7 smoking medical marijuana, living off your spare change. And I'm the fucking loser. You gotta go to work, asshole. See you later. Right? Am I right, though? The cop even asked me on the beach, like, why do you stay here every night? I'm like, why the fuck don't you? I got a house in Hollywood I can live at. Well, I ask you again, why do you stay here? Dude, I'm from fucking Iowa. That's why I live on the beach. Okay? Right? Thank you for the round of applause on that, right? Iowa, where if you don't like the weather, just fucking wait a minute. I mean, Jesus Christ. 75 one day and sunny, the next day it fucking snows. Are you serious? And this is like normal? People live here like, yeah, it's cool. I'll just go outside tomorrow. You fucking stoner. No, you won't. Just like my brother's been cleaning his room for the past 12 years. Can you go over tonight, dude? What are you doing? I gotta clean my room, you know, and stuff to do at the house. By that, do you mean smoke weed and play Final Fantasy all day? Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah, okay. I went to his room the other day. It was waist deep. Waist deep. It was closed. You guys are having a kick-ass time over there. Can you invite me to the party or what? Once again, lost my train of thought. Waist deep. That wasn't where I was going anyways. That was already off the subject. The fuck was I? You ever seen a giraffe give birth before? People are laughing right now because they know that when I do the giraffe joke, that means I can't think of anything else at the moment. So I'll go with it though, the giraffe giving birth. I was looking on the internet, you know, all the porn mixed in with educational shit, and I came across the giraffe giving birth. And I'm like, you know, I haven't seen that before. Click yes. And I did. You know, it looks pretty standard at first, and then you're thinking, is the giraffe going to sit down at all, or just going to stand? Okay, he's going to stand there. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, there's the head. Nice, nice. The neck. More neck. More neck. Jesus Christ. That is a lot of fucking neck. I guess I heard a snort. I did hear a snort, didn't I? You know it's a halfway decent show when somebody fucking snorts. And I'm not talking like a line off the table. I'm talking like fucking type shit. That's what's up. And you just snorted again. Kick ass. And if I keep doing this, you're most likely gonna probably, snort again. Probably snort again. That's why my drug addiction got so bad I always snorted again. Ooh, another reason for not having note cards. Didn't have that one written down. Write that one down. Oh, fuck, no note cards. So anyways, back to the giraffe's neck. And so I'm watching this giraffe give birth, and pretty soon, shoulders. Alright? Giraffe is still not fucking sat down yet. And now I'm thinking, dude, that's a long drop for a newborn baby giraffe to come from its mom's 6-foot fucking ass. And then, boom, hit the fucking dirt head first with placenta following. Steve-O is like, heroin guy, rest in peace. He's like, oh, look, they can't really walk right now. Well, no fucking shit, Steve. You dropped a giraffe like 6 foot on its fucking head, it's not gonna get up and run the 40. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay? Oh, that's what I was talking about, how I made money on the beach. I make money on the beach by asking, like I said. You just make a sign, you don't even really need a sign. And you just put on there what you want, and someone will walk by and fucking give it to you. It's a fucking awesome system. Like, I have a hole in my bowl, need a nugget to plug it. And they do. And they do. And as usual, people don't... You like that one or what? That's a good one? Yeah, well they fill it kick ass, right? Like this one guy had a sign that said, I need some acid. And then I didn't see him for like the next 12 hours. So I assumed that he got it. And then when I did see him, he just kept practicing sitting down with a like 1.5 spin. And it was like so kick ass that I wanted to try it, but it was really complex. And I don't think you can do it unless you're on LSD. It was like such a kick ass sit down. Like, dude, that's like the best sit down in the sand I've ever seen in my life. Ever. But he wasn't really speaking to anyone, so I couldn't tell him that. I've always been a fan of the mushrooms. I like mushrooms. You guys ever seen the Smurfs before? You know what I gather? I think the Smurfs are just a figment of Gargamel's imagination. Because what does Gargamel do in the Smurfs? You guys don't remember. He tries to eat their fucking houses. And their fucking houses were mushrooms. Right? And Gargamel's the only full-size guy in the Smurfs, right? He's like huge. And he's running around picking mushrooms and seeing little blue guys run around. Sounds like he's Sherman to me. And then you got, what is it, Scooby-Doo? It's not much better, the Mystery Machine. No big fucking mystery what they're smoking in there. Coming out, making sandwiches bigger than fuck. Always want a Scooby snack and shit. Motherfucker, suck your dick for a Scooby snack. You want a Scooby snack? There you go, fucker. Done. Oh, you know what else I was thinking of? Stuff that'd be funny to talk about? Is like the little things that people don't think about, but they do every day. I mentioned this to a few of you guys just to get some, like, different things people do. But when you take a shit, how do you hold your toilet paper? What do you do with it? For instance, I put it into a ball. Fuck it. That's all I do. I crumble it up and I wipe my ass. My girlfriend makes a little shit mitten. You got photo of the fucking roll on your hand and you just paid? You didn't even take a shit. Yellow water and toilet paper mitten this fucking thick and you wonder why the fucking thing clogs up. I got no idea why it clogs up. Let's ask that little fucking bear, the fabric softener bear. What did you just say, the N-word? What did you say? Nickel? Nickel? Snuggle. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. So, what about you guys? Is there more than just the shit mitten and the ball? You guys don't want to talk about it. It's cool. I know all of you take a poop. You can deny it if you want to, but everyone takes the shit. Everyone. You don't want to talk about it. I understand that. Let it roll, huh? 3-layer roll? What about when you sit down in this fucking cheapskate-ass bathrooms and it comes off one ply at a time? Who the fuck wipes their ass with one square of toilet paper? And the thinnest square you've ever seen in your whole fucking life at that.
They got shit stains.
Shit stains on their underwear? You gotta put a zigzag right over your butthole. That's how you prevent that. That's from the movie Clerks. But it works totally, by the way. It does work. How the fuck do we get going on this shit, man? Hey, I like to break up my sets. You guys want to smoke a cigarette and come back? I do have some more stuff. Wait, you know what? before we do that, oh, I know I got y'all excited. Hold the fuck on. Hey man, I told my mom to stop texting you. What the fuck more do you want from me? Hold on a second. I'll show you guys something. I'm gonna actually, Kane, you're not too shy. Come up here. I want you to hold these fucking signs. These are signs that I actually got before I lived on the beach from people on the street. They're right there on the chair. And instead of like the first guy that I seen, he's like, oh, I need food, hungry, need food. So I bought the fucker McDonald's, right? And he got all pissed off and threw it away. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? You said you have a sign that wants food. I bring you McDonald's and you throw it away. If you would have said you wanted drugs, I would have gave those to you instead. If you want fucking beer, I'll buy you a 40. If you want some weed, I'll smoke a joint with you. If you say you want fucking food, I'm gonna buy you fucking McDonald's. Stop confusing me. So then I started just selling. I'm like, well, okay, I'll give you what you want, but you gotta give me your sign. And my brother started to hate me because I had all these fucking signs in his house. And every time I rode down the boulevard in Hollywood with my fucking Heelys on. Yes, I have Heelys. I know I'm kind of old for Heelys, but fucking right. You know, when you wear Heelys, my dad encouraged me to get a helmet, right? Because it's dangerous, I fall a lot. But what do I look like when I stop? I just look like I have a soft helmet on. I look like I'm fucking retarded, man. I don't want to have a helmet on, I'm good. If I fall, it's okay, I'll just fall. A little word to the wise, if you're on Heelys, never Heely faster than you can run. Because that's how you stop in the end. And in Hollywood, they have some pretty big hills. And I once caught up to, rolled next to, and then passed a moving vehicle. Could you imagine them? Like the look on their face was fucking priceless, I'm telling you. When someone that looks like they're on shoes are floating up behind you, look like this, and then pass you up at 20 miles an hour, yeah, I'd fucking think twice. I was thinking, you know what, I don't care if I look retarded, I want a helmet, I want a helmet, I want a helmet. But when I was rolling by this guy, he had the same sign, and I finally read it one day, and this is what it said. I bet you $1 you'll read this sign. I said, fuck. You know, like, he got me. And I realized I don't have to give the guy $1, but it was fucking clever and it made me laugh. It's worth $1, you know? So I just told him, we ended up being friends after that, and it was cool. He had another sign. I told him, after I take your sign, though, you cannot make the next one tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking know, alright? You gotta have a new idea tomorrow or something. I'm not giving you $1 for the next time I read this sign. So the next time I rolled by him, it said, if you read this sign, you owe me 50 cents. I let him keep that one, although I thought it was hilarious. Okay, one of my other favorite signs was this one. Very simple. Needs sandals, apparently. The guy that holding this looked just like Jesus, so I thought I better give them to him. Because it might have been. What if God was one of us, right? Don't start singing this song, please. We know what song it is. After this, though, he was more impressed with my Heelys because he had like a robe going all the way down. So when he had the Heelys on, it just looked like he was floating. So if you ever go to Hollywood and you see Jesus floating down the sidewalk, that's all me. Alright? And also living in Hollywood, I got to know all the characters that were down there in front of the Chinese theater. We stayed right behind the Chinese theater. And I got to know like little side stories about them. You know, like Elvis and Big Bird just didn't talk anymore because Elvis ripped them off for $20. And it's hilarious seeing Big Bird yelling at Elvis. I don't know, it's just something that you can tell who the tourists are because they're all into it, like watching and shit. And then the people that live in California have MP3 players in, sunglasses on, and walk fucking straight ahead. They don't look at shit, they don't give you shit, they ain't talking to shit. That's why they're still there and still making money. Because me, I talk to everyone, look at everything, give everyone money, and look, I'm fucking back in Iowa talking on this goddamn microphone. And I swear to God, this shit wouldn't happen again, right? Fucked up. Here's another one that I definitely paid for. Spare change, hate McCain. Oh wait. Spare change, hate McCain. Written on the back of a Domino's board. I like the creativity as well. Another sign, Santa is real. That was right around Christmas. Well, if he is real, you should ask him for a fucking job because, well, actually, I ain't hating because I make more money with these cardboard signs than I fucking do at my job currently today. Real talk. So when you see someone and they're asking you for a buck and all that, and you feel sorry, and they smell like urine, well, they peed on their own clothes, so they would smell like urine, so you would give them $1. Okay? And what you don't see is when they go home at night, they get into a fucking Benz and roll back to their house. That's fucking a good job. I like this one. $1 would help out a lot. I don't know why the $1 would help out a lot, but I gave it to them. They needed to give me this sign. This guy, may I please have nothing? It was the cheapest sign I got. I didn't give him shit. So what do you want, Buck? This one's just creative. It's got a 40, a pack of cigarettes, a Sparks, and a hamburger. I got them all of those things. And took their creative ass sign. And a pot leaf with a heart. I couldn't show them all love because I was out of weed, but they got 4 out of 5. That ain't fucking bad. This one I'll say, but it's the 10 Spange commandments, okay? Spange is the street way of saying spare some change. You're spanging. That's what they do. Get back to this one. I like this one. Cute and hungry. Need a $1 bill. And if it don't work, she flips it around. How about 50 cents? No. Tell me these are not fucking clever. Like, wouldn't you give these people money? Like, I did, I guess. This one, I like this one because it's funny as hell. It says, stranded, need bus ticket, please help me. Got to get back to San Diego. It starts off at $11, and it goes to 8, then 6, then 5, then 4, 3, and I circled a 2 because that's what I gave him. Give me your fucking sign, go to San Diego, have a nice day. This one's good, jokes per quarter. That's pretty much what we did later when we was on a bench and make money. We would just talk shit about someone as they walk by. Long enough to get them to turn their attention, and then we tell them, give us a quarter and we'll stop fucking talking shit. It's only a quarter, we're kind of annoying, it might be worth it. I mean, you got me blasting on you for like a good 30, 40 seconds. And when they did give us money, we made a big noise. Yeah! And then everyone looked over there. What happened over there? Oh, you have to give us a quarter. You find out. There's a quarter. Yeah! And we're like, fucking right. That's 50 cents. This one's one of my personal favorite. Out of work supermodels. Anything helps. God bless. Held by the biggest, fattest bitch I've ever seen in my life. Kick ass. I heard another story, this time from a table over there. A wishing well. He gave me the sign, but not the well. I was kind of pissed off. He told me he used to have a canoe, a cardboard canoe that he'd sit in, and he'd say fishing for change. And he'd have a little pole out there with some sticky tape on it. I guess you're supposed to put dollars and shit on there, and he'd reel it into his boat. Pretty creative. Another guy out there would never sell me his signs, said stuff like, private jet out of fuel, or flux capacitor is broken, need to get back to 1985. I like that one. This one is very creative. Hungry hippie, made with Kool-Aid for the tie-dye. Not a lot of stuff to use on the streets. Oh, all I want is a beer. Yeah, you can't always find 2 pieces of cardboard to change your mind every now and then. Some days you're hungry, some days you want a beer, fuck it. Oh, this is one of my, I guess I say they're all my favorites, but this one's awesome. Ninjas killed my family. Need money for kung fu lessons. What the fuck? Oh, Hollywood pigeons are foul. Need beer to wash them down. Oh, and I was gonna give this guy money, but the dead birds around him kind of freaked me out. I don't even know. Trying to get fat and sassy. I don't remember this sign at all. They signed it with an illegible signature with pretty cool feet, but that's cool. Those are all my signs for now. Come back. I'll take some more shit while I'm smoking a cigarette, and we'll have some more fun. 10 minute break. please don't leave. Like a commercial. Don't fucking go nowhere. Just smoke a cigarette and come back, for God's sake.
Feeling all right? Half of it is.
Don't sit there, sit up there. Everyone can move the fuck up if they want, I don't care. I got a few things though that are kind of funny and I've been kind of waiting to do them and I got fucking sidetracked and shit. I want to smoke weed too, okay? I want to go home too and hit the gravity bomb, alright? We're going, okay? Those of you that have seen my show before know what's kind of coming. This is my poozie. The poozie. The poozie is a staple of my comedy show. This particular poozie kind of scares me, okay? If you don't know about this, it's stuff I bought for $1, okay? You can buy poozie for $1, first of all, which is kind of fun to know. I've been paying a lot more for poozie in the past. Alright? And I was kind of curious, so I supported up to $1, and I'm like, oh, I gotta see what this shit's all about. So I'm trying to rip the thing off, and you know, guys, we don't want no foreplay, we just want to dive right into the poozie, right? Let's fucking do this shit. And it says on the outside, stretch it, squish it, squeeze it, smooth it. That's pretty much what you do with the poozie, so that's cool. No false advertisement there. There's a guy on the front, and he's bending over, but there's like an X on his butt as if it's not coming from his ass, you know? Okay, well, it's poozie, it ain't asshole or whatever. And you got another thumb going into the poozie on the side here. And so they're encouraging you, children, might I add, children's toy, to stick their fingers into the poozie. It sounds a little odd to me, alright? And once you do that, see, this is what I was worried about. This is not a virgin poozie whatsoever. I've been doing this act for about 5 years, and I was playing with this same poozie 5 fucking years ago, and it is not aged well, okay? I always thought 5-year-old poozie wouldn't be so bad, you know, it's pretty fresh yet at 5. Apparently, 5-year-old poozie smells kind of bad. And I'm gonna have to wash, I did this at the end, that way I could wash the poozie smell off of my fingers, right? That's funny, you know it is. You had all this shit to say before, and now what'd you do, go outside and smoke? And I'm like, oh, this is pretty funny. So I continue to put my fingers in this poozie, but it's not cooperating with me, as poozie often doesn't. I like that. And what it's supposed to do is make a poozie fart. Like a fart noise as I stick my fingers in and out. Alright? So, like, pretty much said I'm patented a poozie fart, put it in a jar, and are selling it to kids, okay? And anyone that's had sex before and has had a poozie fart on them knows that if you talk about it, sex is over. No more sex after you laugh at a poozie fart. Although it's hard not to when you hear this like horse whisper or whatever the fuck noise it is. Oh, I got the drum applause on the table. Gotta love that. I did this act on the radio and this guy called in. He said I almost crashed your car when he started fingering the poozie on the radio. I wasn't sure I could really say that shit on the radio either, man. I'm like, you're gonna let me say poozie? You know what context I'm gonna use it in, right? Okay, fuck it. Well, here we go. Anyway, so, you know, it is a good deal, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not touching this fucking shit again. It's been in my cupboard for the last 5 years, collecting whatever it is on the side. And I'm pretty sure you can, some stuff in poozie is obviously contagious, I've heard. And I don't really want to catch anything. I don't know if I should maybe get one of those little finger condoms they got at work for like paper cuts and shit. Maybe then I can dip it in a little better. I never know if I should use one finger or two when I'm playing with Poozy. Sometimes three, sometimes a whole fist. Fisting is a real activity. Also, so is docking. Docking, if you don't know what that is, Google it. By the way, I am Googleable, and that is my word. Googleable. That is the funnest word you'll ever say in your life. Docking? Yeah. Look up docking. This is going to be good. I'll just tell you what it is. It's when one guy puts his other guy's dick in the foreskin of the other guy. Like the foreskin, you must have dated like a lot of Jewish people. It's the foreskin. Sometimes people have it. It covers up the old manhood. You're supposed to roll it back and clean sometimes. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So imagine two guys putting their foreskins together and you have docking. Docking is what it's called, okay? You don't think it's possible? I'm not going to dock with anyone here, but I'm quite sure it is. Some people might be a little closer than others when they dock, but I'm quite sure that it'll work. Right now, mine kind of looks like a frightened tortoise. It's cool, I ain't worried about it. Well, I'm lying. Let's face it, I don't get bitches with my charm and smile, okay? I obviously have something going on down there. But I'm not gonna dock with it, I'll tell you that much. I'm cool. I don't even want to wear dockers anymore. It just fucking weirds me out. I've had a couple other mistakes in my life. One time happened when I was real sweaty and I was playing some basketball. And I came home and fucking smelled like ass. Well, I reached for the nearest can of deodorant. That's what I thought I grabbed. I grabbed it and underneath one arm and underneath the other arm, and halfway between the second, Mom walks up the steps and she's like, "What are you doing with my pussy spray?" Well, hold the fucking phone. Your what? Your what spray? Excuse me, did I hear that correctly? Your what? And so I read the bottle, FDS spray, turn it around, spray externally 6 to 8 inches from vagina. Oh my fucking God! Are you serious? And I was kind of grossed out, but then I was really kind of relieved, because at least it wasn't a roll-on. Oh, that's fucking gross if you think about it long enough. It really, truly is. You guys can all go the fuck home. Thank you for coming out to the show, and have a nice night. That's called the helicopter. You know what this is called? That's when the piece of poop hits the water and splashes you in the ass. You fucking hate that. And then you happen to be in that one bathroom where it's one ply at a fucking time. I'm really fucking going home now. I'm getting high. See you guys later.